Have you been shopping for a new office chair and aren't quite sure which chair you'd like to get? Or maybe you have a specific brand, such as the ones that we're going over today, Herman Miller, and aren't really sure which one exactly you want. I have favorite lines of manufacturers for office chairs. They fit many people quite differently, so I don't have one favorite chair, but I have picked out my 3 favorite chairs that Herman Miller does sell. The 3 chairs that I'll be going over today are the Aeron chair, Embody, and Veris. The Aeron chair is made of a pellicle material, so that's your mesh-like material that will provide more thermal comfort by allowing more airflow, the release of body heat, and even some moisture to flow through as well. The nice thing about this chair is there are 8 zones of tension for comfort and pressure distribution as well. It also has Posture Fit SL technology, so these are individual pads which are adjustable to stabilize our sacrums and passively support our lumbar regions, and it helps with a good posture. It also has a harmonic tilt, or more so an easy ride type feel, so we can pivot at our ankles, knees, and hips, and it allows us to shift from a forward to reclining posture intuitively and smoothly throughout our workday. The forward seat angle has a 5-degree tilt option, which does allow the user to stay engaged and help with back support while doing task-intensive work. With the Aeron chair, there are 3 sizes so that you can find the perfect chair for your height and weight to make sure you're comfortable all day long. With the Aeron chair, I do really like the seat pan, so it supports people from the hips all the way to the back of their knee. So you want to have 1 to 2 inches of space behind the back of your knee, and Bryn here has that. Bryn is 5'7", and she is sitting in a size B. The backrest supports her from her lumbar spine all the way up to her mid-shoulder blade. So that is where you want the back support to support you when you're sitting in a chair. The armrests do adjust, so they can go lower than this. For Bryn, I have them all the way to the maximum height, so her elbows are supported at 90 to 100 degrees. With the Aeron chair, if you are a little bit taller or maybe you have a longer torso, definitely make sure that you try this chair out first to make sure that the armrests can get high enough to what your needs are. And then for the back support, I really like how the lumbar spine can be supported with less or more support. So with this knob here, I can go in or go out. With the back support, I really like the breathability component of the pellicle material. I also like how you can extend your back and extend your hips a little bit more so you don't get stuck in that 90 to 100 degree position that's recommended for a portion of your workday. Next, we'll talk about the Embody chair. The Embody chair has a pixelated support, which is like a spring-like mattress. It also provides the thermal comfort, so airflow can come through, release of body heat can happen, and moisture can flow through as well, so you don't get too sweaty. And the seat layers provide comfort plus weight and pressure distribution. Posture Fit is another key feature of the Embody chair. It supports the sacrum and reinforces the pelvis to prevent slouching and fatigue. The harmonic tilt and kicker provides a natural balanced motion, again that easy ride feeling, with pivot points at the ankles, knees, and hips, plus an extended recline for stretching. This is really nice so you can extend your hip flexors a little more. The back fit adjustment is a really nice feature to make sure that the chair aligns with each person's natural back curve or spinal curve. And a narrow backrest encourages movement at the torso and arm movement too. With the Embody, it does come in 1 size, but the seat does adjust by 3 inches. The armrests also have the option to adjust 6 inches in height and 6 inches in width. With the Embody chair, it does cover some of those back points that I'd previously mentioned. So with Bryn, she's getting the lumbar support all the way up to her mid-shoulder blade support. She is able to adjust the angle of the backrest, so I can show you that later on, how it can lean forward or lean back. And then her seat pan fully supports her hips all the way to 1 to 2 inches behind her knees. With the armrests, I really like how we adjusted them so she could have her arms at 90 to 100 degrees. They aren't too far away from her body, but also not too close to her body either. So the armrest options within this chair are phenomenal. The other feature that I really like with the Embody chair is it allows for upper body movement, so she isn't getting extra support throughout her back off to the sides that she wouldn't necessarily need. So if it is a position where you move your arms a little bit more, the slender back support is more beneficial. And lastly, we'll go over the Veris chair. The Veris chair has a contoured foam seat with 3 back options. The slightly contoured seat does allow for the needed support throughout our thighs and hips. And then the 3 back options are interweave suspension, Triflex polymer, and upholstered. Back support has built-in sacral reinforcement and options for an adjustable lumbar support. The tilt options are semi-synchronous or fully synchronized, which provides a balanced motion. The forward seat angle, which is an option you can add on, has a 5-degree tilt options. Some users may find this more beneficial than others. The Veris is a one-size type chair. The seat does have the adjustable component to move 2 3/4 inches. The armrests have the option to adjust in a 4-inch height range and a 1 1/4 width adjustment. With the Veris chair, Bryn is getting great support as well. This is a more cost-effective solution when you're comparing the Embody and the Aeron chair. But with this chair, she's getting the lumbar support all the way up to her mid-scapula. There's extra lumbar support down low that can go up or down. And she's getting hip to knee support. There's a space behind her knees. For Bryn, who's 5'7", again, her seat pan is extended fully out and her armrests are adjusted up a little bit higher. They are adjusted in and back all the way as well, so her shoulders can be in the best position. But overall, I like all the features of the Veris chair. They match everything that I would look for in an ergonomic chair. And with this one, she can extend her back as well with one of the adjustments where you can fix it if it's light, medium, or a heavy resistance to extend back. Remember, not all chairs are created equally, so definitely try them out before you buy them. And once you have your chair, it's important to make sure that it's fitted appropriately to you and your needs. If you're curious how to do this, make sure to check out some of our other videos for some of the how-to tips. Thanks.